Capricorn, your reading is up next. Happy New Year. It's almost it's 11:11 here, my time, Eastern time. So we made it. Yay! You made it. Um, I hope you have big goals set for this year. Hope you get everything you desire, everything your heart wants. I hope it comes your way. So we're going to go ahead and get into these cards. Spirit, what is the message for the Capricorns for the month of January 2020? What is the message for Capricorns for the month of 2020? Also be mindful that these readings may not resonate with you. And if they don't, that's fine. It just means that, you just don't resonate with me and my messages, and that's okay. This is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, or Rising. And if you are a cross watcher, then you're watching for someone that's in your life. That just means you're watching for someone that's in your life that has Capricorn placements. And you may just want to get a better understanding of what they may be going through for the month of January and moving forward. So if anybody knows or is curious to know, that's my dog Ghost back there. You will see him probably pretty much on every video because he is like my shadow. He does not go too far from me. And I have another puppy too, but he's little. You're not going to see him. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get to these cards, right? Let's go ahead and get started. First card out. Cancer's got the exact same card. Seven of Swords. Next card out. Five of Pentacles. Two of Cups. And Seven of Wands. So, Capricorn, let's get started here. With the Seven of Swords. Now, as I stated with the Cancers, this may be you or it may be someone around you. If it is you that is operating in this Seven of Swords energy, please stop. Okay? Nothing good ever comes from this energy. Nothing. So, you see this person, he is sailing. And he's looking back like, oh, they haven't seen me yet. I haven't been caught yet. So I'm just going to keep going ahead. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to continue to sneak off. And steal. And lie. And cheat. And although there are still two swords standing here, five are now gone. So I'm just going to encourage you to be really cautious and use your intuition when it comes to the people that are around you. I know 2020 rolled over and everybody's talking about who they're cutting off and all this business or whatever, which is completely fine. Cutting is necessary. Pruning is necessary. Sometimes you have to, if you do know anything about plants, you know that you have to cut off the dead leaves and prune the plant in order for it to continue to grow and be healthy and flourish. So nothing wrong with cutting people off. Okay, nothing wrong with that. But understand, some people may not be happy that you cut them off. And they may start to use some type of deceit. They may start spreading lies about you. Things that you probably didn't do. Or they're going to be saying that they did this for you or did that for you. And you use them. Or that type of stuff like that. But don't let it get to you. Understand that this is part of the process. It's part of the pruning process. Stay grounded. Don't entertain it. You still have two swords standing here. Okay? This person is going to get what's coming to them further on down the road. Alright? It's only so long, you can operate in this energy and things catch up with you. Okay, so I don't want you to be too worried about this, but I still want you to be cautious. I still want you to exercise judgment and intuition around the people that are around you. Okay, just be aware that this energy may be circulating around you. Okay, now moving on to the Five of Pentacles. Capricorn, I know you guys are all about your money. You're all about your coins and everything like that. But with this card, I really want you guys to not focus on so much on feeling like you've been left out in the cold, or that the universe has kind of forgotten about you, or you know, things may not be going your way, or may not be going as fast as you want them to go. You may not be manifesting as quickly as you want to go. But understand, these people are out here in the cold. She's covered up, he's crippled on the crutches, and it's snowing, you know, but you have these Five of Pentacles here in the window. And if they just turn their head, they'll see that there is help. Because to me, what this is like a stained glass window. And I'm going to say, like, this is probably like a refuge, but they're so caught up in the elements of not having, that they don't see that they have this here, that this is made available to them. If they would just turn their heads and just look around and see what's made available to them, then they could probably find some refuge here inside, right? And get back focused on their coins and their resources and get back on their feet. So whatever you may have been trying to manifest, even if it rolled over from 2019 into 2020, just be steadfast, but also continue to look around. Don't be so forward moving. Sometimes you have to kind of look around to see what all you're working with, and then pick up from your surroundings and then continue to move forward. Okay, so I really want you guys to focus on looking around. And I know you guys can be really headstrong and really just disciplined, strategic, practical, but sometimes you need to come out of that energy just a tad bit, look around and see what else is out there, okay? And then come back and start moving forward with that energy. Okay, now for the Two of Cups, their next card is the Two of Cups. Now, I see that this is a union, and being that it's, you know, two people here, male and female, and then you have this right here. It's like a guardian angel looking over them, and they're getting ready, it looks like, to exchange cups. So if you are in a relationship with someone, in January they may come to you and they may say, hey, I'm ready to take this to the next level. And because you may have stuck with this person through the cold, when they had nothing, when you guys are both out in the cold. And now they're like looking at you like, okay, this is like my ride or die. You know what I'm saying? And so now you're going to come into union with this person. And if you want to look at it from another aspect, I kind of like to look at things from all aspects. Even if this is like a business, if you've been contemplating going into business with someone, you guys are getting ready to exchange ideas, how you feel about going into business with one another. This is a really good card for partnership. This card is simply saying it's partnership. It's an exchange of from one cup to another, taking on each other's presence, embracing one another's offering, okay, accepting one another's offering. You know, so just, this is great. Just moving this energy right here, Capricorn, and things are going to be really, really great. Going to be really, really great for you. in January if you move in this energy. Just be open. Be open, okay? And then your last card is the Seven of Wands. Now, Capricorn, you may have been fighting some battles and been defensive for whatever reasons. Your guards may have been up. You may not have wanted to really move forward with action just because something maybe in your past is preventing you from moving forward and has caused you to be defensive, on the defensive side. Okay, so be careful about not staying in this energy once this energy comes to you, because you can't have this in this. It's not going to work. Okay, you're gonna sever it. You're gonna mess it up. So understand that when this comes on the scene, do not fight. Do not become defensive. Be welcoming. Okay? This is a new decade. This is new energy that we are in, that's embracing us. What happened the last decade is karma that has been cleared. So there's no longer a need for you to operate in this defensive energy. You can put down your wands. You can let down your guard. You do not have to fight anymore. Okay? Even if you have this energy coming in, someone around you, or if you're around, hopefully this isn't you guys, but even if someone is around you and this is what they're doing, you don't have to be on the defensive side. Okay? Like I said, and like I mentioned, they're going to get theirs down the road. That's just the way it is. So, those are your cards for January. I'm not doing very extensive readings because I'm sleepy a little bit, and I'm fairly new to this, and I don't really want to go into depth because I don't want to keep repeating myself, because that's annoying. I know it annoys me when people repeat themselves, so I don't want to annoy anyone. But I'm going to go ahead and pull a psychic oracle card just to pull this all together, Capricorn. Although there is, you've got good stuff here. This Two of Cups is really good. I really think that this is a partnership in business, and it could be a relationship, but I'm getting business. I'm getting business. That's what I'm getting. So we'll see. We're going to pull a psychic oracle card, and we're going to tie this all together. Ooh, that one just flew out, so we're just going to go with that one because that's the one that wanted to come forth. And we have the shadow. The shadow. Okay, so on this card you see two of the same people. You have a dark and a light, and then you have this in between right here. Alright, so because what I was saying is what's done is done. 2019 is done. We can't go back to that. And there's no reason for you to operate here because it's in your past. Okay, so you don't have to operate in the shadow of this energy anymore. But I'm going to go ahead and read from the book for this oracle card, and we'll see what it says. Okay, so that's the shadow card, and let's see. Okay. This card represents emotions, sensitivity, and a reminder that nothing in life is at a standstill. This is a world of constant flux, and one thing is certain: everything changes. This card is calling you to action. The time is now when you may have to face your worst fears and look into the dark shadows of your soul. You must learn to confront what you've avoided and walk courageously through it. Always know that life naturally revitalizes itself, and as it does, so do you. The shadow card promises that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Recognize that by no longer denying your past and letting the tears fall, you will discover the diamonds in the treasure chest of your soul. This is a cleansing process to wash away and clear out what was once avoided, ignored, or pushed to the side. This card indicates that this is a time when your psychic sensitivity may be quite intense. Learn to open up to it, or if need be, to turn it down. Your body is one big psychic antenna. So just remember that you're in control of how high or low you want the reception to be. Mother Earth can assist you in this period of change, sensitivity, and healing. So yeah, so you may need some healing if this comes in January. If you find out somebody's been deceptive or deceiving you, you're going to need some healing, because that's a low blow and that's very hurtful. Okay, and it may make you feel like you're left out in the cold, especially if you invested time and energy into whomever is operating in that energy. Okay, but when you go into the shadow, you're going to come out and you're going to have a partnership. It's funny that you have two people here and two people here on this card, right? So there's definitely some merging going on with these energies. So embrace whatever is going on. You can actually look at this too the same way, almost, you know, like you really have to embrace your shadow side sometimes. And it's hurtful, especially, you know, when it's a deep-rooted hurt. Okay? So at the same time, with this shadow too, you don't have to be defensive. Part of working through the shadow is letting down your guard and being vulnerable, being honest of who and where you are on this journey. So Capricorn, I'm sorry that it's not all a bed of roses and a walk through, you know, the poppy field on this reading, but it's good stuff. We're just entering 2020. A lot of things are happening. You know about the planetary, what people are talking about, the conjunction between, I think it's Pluto, Neptune, I can't remember, I'm sorry. But that conjunction is, I'm sorry, Nina, it's being talked about and how it's going to really shake some people. And you may or may not feel the effects of it, I don't know. But, you know, the cosmos always affects us all, whether we want to admit it or not. It just may not be in the same fashion. But you've got some good stuff here, Capricorn. The Two of Cups is really good. Even the shadow is good. It's just all about perspective and how you want to look at it and apply it. So I hope you have a great and safe new year. And I will see you guys in February. Okay? Bye.